Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Immortal Dummy Gaming. Today I'll be showcasing Star Platinum Prime, Star Platinum the World, and Star Platinum Over Heaven, as well as telling you how to get Star Platinum Over Heaven. I also have an announcement to make. If you haven't figured it out already by my The Hand showcase, it's time for Immortal Dummy Gaming Season 2. The Knife Master showcase is the end of Season 1, bringing a whole heap of content to come. Immortal Dummy Gaming started as a joke, but it's really turned into a hobby of mine. I hope you'll continue to enjoy the content I produce in the future. With that explanation out of the way, let's begin. The first stand we have to showcase is Star Platinum Prime. Star Platinum Prime is one of the most OP stands in modded Project JoJo, even after its nerf. It had to be nerfed because it was way too overpowered, and so many people just blasted everybody in PvP. And so, the first move we have is the E. The E is a rush, doing very high damage, being one of the strongest and fastest rushes in modded Project JoJo. Again, it had to be nerfed because people were just using it so much, and it just destroyed everybody. The R is a strong punch. It has high knockback and high damage. It has a relatively short cooldown too, meaning you can use this move a lot during fights, which, again, is another reason why it had to be nerfed. I remember being destroyed by Star Platinum Primes before. The T is a Starfinger. Like the Zoom Punch of the Haman spec, it has a relatively long range and does high damage. It's pretty good for if your target is on the run and you're in a close enough distance to hit the move. The Y is a Spear Throw. It is also great for hitting moving or faraway targets, although it has a relatively small hitbox, so you do have to be a good shot to hit it at a distance. But it also does DOT, which is good. The H is a Beatdown. This move has an incredibly high damage, but at the cost of a high cooldown. It's relatively useful for doing a lot of damage very quickly, and is probably the strongest move that Star Platinum Prime has. The F is a block. Star Platinum Prime has one of the best blocks in the game, and is one of the only stands in the game which has a block, and reduces the damage taken by a lot, as shown here by Dio attacking me and watching the block cooldown just go down. And it's just incredible. The Z is a stand jump. Star Platinum Prime has one of the best stand jumps in modded Project JoJo and can get you across the map very quickly if you use it correctly. Now it's time for Star Platinum the World. Star Platinum the World has a time stop, but it's not featured here as it's removed. And the E, like as Star Platinum Prime's, is a high damage rush that's very fast, but not to the caliber of Star Platinum Prime's rush in terms of damage or speed. Now, the R is another strong punch. It knocks the target back a ways and does considerable damage, and like Star Platinum Prime's, is relatively spammable, being very useful for combat. Now, the T, like Star Platinum Prime's, is a Starfinger. With both, it is great for hitting targets at a distance. The Y is a bearing shot. This has a very small hitbox, but packs a big punch. And if you're able to hit it, you can do a lot of damage. And most times surprise the target. The H is a teleport. It sends you to wherever your cursor is, but has a limited range. The Z is a stand jump. It's also great for getting around the map. Finally, we have Star Platinum Over Heaven. Spoh is obtained by using a diary on Star Platinum the World. A diary can be gained from killing bosses. The E is a rush. Unlike the two previous stands, Spoh does % damage, meaning it does % of the target's health every time it hits. It destroys people. The R is a strong punch. This move also does % damage and also has very high knockback, just like the other incarnations. The T is a volley of shots. It's a great projectile, and it also does % damage. CNT is another projectile, but shoots one big star instead of a few small ones. The H, just like Star Platinum the World's, is a teleport. It goes to your cursor and has a slightly larger range than Star Platinum the World's. The F is a healing rush. Doing C plus F also does it to yourself and heals you instead. And that's the video. If you enjoyed what you saw here, consider subscribing. Also join our new Discord server. Link is in the description. Well, peace.